Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. We're going to be playing Quick Draft Kaldheim today, which is a format I don't know much about. Well, I mean, I've never played it, nor even watched any videos of it being played. So, at the time of this recording, Streets of New Capenna is available if we were playing Premium, but A, I don't play a lot of Premium, B, I don't really care that much about getting the new sets, because Kaldheim is just as new. It's incredible. All you have to do is just, like, not have played stuff before, and old stuff is exciting. And C, like, I don't know, from what I've seen of Streets of New Capenna, I'm not that interested. Like, I don't know, there seems to be a lot of people saying, oh, well, you know, my opponent played a bomb rare, so I lost. Oh, I drafted a bomb rare, so I won. And then not a lot of, like, oh, I built a cool deck, and, like, we had a cool back and forth. So, anyway, Kaldheim, apparently, you know, if I bet a lot of people watching these videos know more about Magic than I do, but anyway, Kaldheim is, I guess, like, themed about Norse mythology. Can I? There we go. We can see a bit better that way. And it's one of the multiple, maybe only two, I don't know, formats that feature, like, snow as a theme on your lands. Like, you can have snow covered. Here we go. There's one, right? It's a snow land, and there are spells that care about having snow lands or other snow permanents. So I don't know what's up with that. You know, I read a couple draft guides. I have opened the pick order thing as well. The draft guides don't really agree with each other, so it'll be interesting. But it suggests that one of them anyway suggests that if you're playing snow stuff, you're probably playing like 4 or 5 colors. I'm not sure why that is, but okay, whatever. And so Vega the Watcher. Oh, what are the other core mechanics in Kaldheim? There's Foretell, which I don't know, I've seen before in Constructed. You can pay 2 mana during your, well, let's say as a sorcery. I think no, it's during your turn as a sorcery, right? I don't know, maybe it's anytime during your turn. Doesn't even have to be a sorcery. I think that's true. Anyway, it doesn't matter very much. You can pay 2 mana to take a Foretell card. Do we have any here? Probably, right? Here's one. Pay 2 and exile it face down. And if you do, then on some future turn, any future turn, not this one, you can cast it for its Foretell cost. So you could pay 2 for this immediately. Or you could foretell it for 2 and then later pay 1 for it. Obviously, in some sense, that's a worse deal. But if you have 2 mana now and you don't need the card now, then you can, like, foretell it. And later, you can play it for 1 instead of 2. And there are some cards where you get a discount for foretelling, you know. I don't know. Anyway, so there's foretell, there's snow, and there's, oh, boast. I saw boast in this pack, didn't I? Yeah, that's the other new mechanic in Kaldheim. So it's an ability that you can only activate once per turn, and only if this creature has attacked. So, fine. This Coma thing, I believe, is rated as like one of the top, I don't know, 10 cards in the pack. Is that correct? Let me open up my draft guide here. I lost it. Here it is. Coma. Yeah, number 7. Great card. Even though blue-green is not regarded as a good archetype at all in the draft guide, it says, look, just play this. So, okay, I guess I will. What does the draft guide have to say about... Wait, I lost my draft guide. Oh, it's on another browser window. Okay, if I take this and move it... Okay, and so it, like... What do you have to say about Coma over here? It thinks this often gets run in a snow deck for some reason. Which is surprising to me, because I look at this card, and it doesn't say anything about snow. So I guess that, like, this is the same draft guide that says snow should usually be many colors. Because if you're taking the snow lands, they're often, like, you know, multicolored or whatever. And you want just as many snow... You want as many snow lands as you can get, even if they're not necessarily in your, like, quote, colors, because there are cards that care about snow. Actually, do we have any of those in the pack? I mean, here's one. Right? Mill 3 cards. Return up to 2 target snow permanents from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so this doesn't care so much about snow lands, but if they were in your graveyard, you get them back to hand. I mean, what? Is this good? I'm guessing it's bad, right? The one draft guide says that. By the way, this is gonna be a long draft. They always are when I'm new to the format. The one draft guide says like blue-white Foretell like is a deck, and it doesn't think that that's actually a very good deck. Vega the Watcher is like one of very few cards that gives you a payoff for playing that deck. It also mentioned that all the sagas are pretty good, I think, or most of them. Nico, what's it called? Nico Defies Destiny. It says, yeah, that's not very good. You know, it's a playable card, I think. It's in the sometimes playable category. Yeah. So, anyway, we're going to take Coma here, I guess. Hey, get out of here. Vega. Yeah, it says Vega is fine. Above average. Pretty good even, but clearly not worth taking over Coma. Just interesting that we have all the uncommons and rares in this pack are blue. And also a lot of this stuff is blue. It's a little spooky. But it's not like I'm going to take a non-blue card just because I'm worried someone else will pick blue. I'm just going to like take Coma and like see what we get after that. Oh, it's another Nico Defies Destiny. Ooh. Crush the Weak. 3 mana. Okay, so it's Foretell removal in red, but not as good as Demon Bolt. Is this Ice Shaper thing? I mean, I assume it's not that good. It's like, it's fine, probably. Crush the Weak. Oh, it says it's sometimes playable. Not that good. Svella Ice Shaper. So it's a 3 mana Gruul 2/4. Snow, and it makes more snow things. Oh, it makes like a mana rock, huh? For 3 mana, it adds more mana. And then for 8 mana, you can cast a spell from the top of your deck. Near the top of your deck. Is that good? It's probably alright, but nothing insane if I had to guess. Let's see what the draft guide says. Svella says pretty good. Okay. And I mean, you know, together with Coma, right? We want a lot of land to get to this. This is kind of ramp, right? Although it's only like, I don't know. Well, I mean, I've run, you know, heirlooms and stuff like that in my deck. You know, spells, cards you have to run in your deck that cost 3 and give you like a mana rock, right? So an ability that doesn't cost a card to create one of those would be something you wouldn't mind activating somewhat often, I would imagine. The downside, of course, is you have to pay 3 mana for a 2/4 to do that, but that's like totally fine stats. I think that's probably what I'm supposed to pick here, but let's look around. I think Raven Form is pretty good removal as well, right? Raven Form. So one of the draft guides that I read was from someone, you know, who was fairly early on, a known good player, but who had not played a lot of the set, evaluating them. And he thought Raven Form would be pretty good, if I'm recalling correctly. The draft guide on DraftSim says it's quite bad. Or, you know, it's at the bottom of sometimes playable, right? So not encouraged. Jarl of the Forsaken. Okay, so it's one of these, like, kill something that's already taken damage. Open the Omen Paths? What the heck? 3 mana. Either add 4 mana to cast... Okay, or what? It's wacky. Squash is removal that goes into like the blue-red Giants deck, which apparently is not a very good deck. But, you know, it's not horrible removal in any red deck. It's just like not very good. Well, okay. I mean, I think we're reasonably happy to take Svella? Svea? Svella? There's so much snow going by. Goodness. What is this? Huh. So it's a green ramp card that makes snow. This looks like some removal or something, right? Reading just the art, I was like, this has to be removal. I don't know what it does. Seems okay, but... Oh, Divine Gambit. They have this in Strixhaven. Huh. When did Kaldheim come out? Kaldheim release date. 2021. Strixhaven release date was also 2021, right? Like just the end of the year instead of the beginning. That's weird. I thought that the reprints in Strixhaven, you know, that Strixhaven had those, like, I forget what they were called. There was some mystical archives or something, right? That reprinted powerful cards from earlier, and a lot of them were like way earlier. They were like Lightning Bolt. You know, Time Walk, I think, was in there. Which, well, I know it was in there, and I think that's an old card. Swords to Plowshares, like from the original Alpha. And I thought that's what they all were, but apparently, like, Divine Gambit was just a reprint of... Actually, maybe Divine Gambit is older, and this is a reprint as well? Divine Gambit. Why am I looking on Google? Look on Scryfall, you idiot. Divine Gambit. No, it was first printed in Kaldheim, and then reprinted in Strixhaven, the Mystical Archive. Huh. Did I actually remember the name right? It was Mystical Archive? Good for me. Okay, anyway. Something Archive, and I think I said Mystical. So this is not that good, I think. Let's just have a look. Divine Gambit. It's okay, actually, it says. Dual Strike. Red with Foretell of Red. When you cast your next instant or sorcery, mana value 4 or less, copy it. Okay. Is that good? The double red is not as big an imposition because you can always foretell it for 2 and then cast it for single red. Oh, Village Rites, that was also in Strixhaven. That's so weird. Is that a reprint, or... Well, it's from Core Set 2021 as well, and then also Kaldheim and also Strixhaven. It was just like in every one of the sets in 2021, I guess. Oh, I saw someone saying Axgard Braggart is pretty good, right? And it does look like it's good. It's a 4-mana 3/3, which is like fine. But when it attacks, you can pay mana to untap it and make it bigger. So if you're willing to like pay the mana tax, it's like a 4/4 Vigilant that just gets bigger and bigger every turn, right? Obviously, you can't always pay the mana cost. They might remove it before you get the chance. You might need the mana for something else. But that's like the potential upside that it has. So what does the actual draft guide here think about that? Braggart says not good. I'm inclined to believe the draft, the first order thing here over like some draft guides, because the draft guides were generally written like pretty early on in the format, and I believe the pick order stuff gets updated somehow magically. I don't imagine Dual Strike is that good. No, it's not. What is this Cleric? A 1-mana 1/1 Vigilant. Oh, this is for the like black-white cast 2 or more spells per turn deck, which apparently is not very good. Iron Verdict. Now, I think this is an okay foretell card, right? I mean, it's kind of Gideon's Reproach / Wanderer's Intervention, but with a foretell flavor. Iron Verdict. Yeah, it says that's pretty decent. The Valkyrie... Not really, I think. Stalwart Valkyrie. It says it's okay. There's a snow permanent here that likes snow cards. So this is a card that cares about mana from a snow source. So it doesn't even care what color your snow land is. It's just like, pay me with any snow-covered thing. So it loots. Okay, sure. Pilfering Hawk. I mean, I don't know. Are we supposed to take the Verdict? Or, like, one of these snow things? I think those are the reasonable choices. Actually, how good is Way Down? We didn't... Yeah, it's fine. I think if we, like, want to run a multicolor snow thing, I should take this snow enchantment here. And we want to, like, ramp up to 7 cost cards and 8 cost abilities. So I'm going to take some green ramp. What are you? You're an Elven Bow. Black-green is the Elven colors. I feel like I've seen this in Jump In, maybe? It's whatever. You know, 1 mana for a kind of mediocre equipment. You can pay extra for it to create a creature to equip it with. There's the Giant's Payoff card. Don't want to revitalize. What's this, Harbinger? Likes Foretell. Okay, Infernal Pet. Like second spell per turn. No thanks. A 7 mana, 7/6 trample. Randomly destroys an enemy creature. This can't be good, right? Cinderheart. No, it's not good. Hagi Mob. A 5 mana 5/4 with Boast. That's meh. Seize the Spoils is good in Constructed. I don't know if it's good in Limited. It's probably okay, right? I don't know if we're going to add it, even if it is okay, but what do you think of Spoils? It says sometimes playable. Smashing Success, no. Icehide Troll, I think, is a pretty good snow payoff card, right? Raven Wings, ugh. And, I mean, the Snow-Covered Island would also be an okay pickup, but I think it's just one of these random snow cards. What do you think of Icehide Troll? You say it's fine. But actually, like, it says Snow-Covered Island is probably better than that card. I think that's, you know, this is an okay snow card, but I guess if we're, like, drafting snow, I want to start, like, cutting off the snow-covered lands early so that people on my left don't think they're gonna, because like we've gotten a snow-covered land every pack, right? I think. I don't know if there is one in every pack, but so far all the packs we've gotten have had one. And importantly, this means that nobody else has been drafting them. So if I start taking them, I can kind of lay claim to snow-covered stuff as my thing, and other people will leave them alone. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe Lefty's taken all 3 that I've passed to him. Seems unlikely. Yeah, just give me the island. Liberator is a 2 mana 2/1 with Boast. That's not the deck we're building. Rootless U, 5 mana. When it 5 mana 5/4. When it dies, tutor for a giant creature. I mean, we have 1. I don't think I really want that. I can't imagine it's that good a spell, right? Rootless U. It says it's goodish. Bloodline Pretender, 3 mana, Changeling. Okay. I mean, we're not... I don't think we're going to have a, like, really well put together set of, like, you know, a unified theme for our deck, probably, so this doesn't seem that good. Strategic planning. This is kind of scry 3, draw 1. But it mills? Who is it that wants mill? I don't know, not me. Run Amok is a really good combat trick for aggro. Here's a Changeling. So Changeling is in blue and green, I guess. Which we have some of, so we could think about it, but I don't know. It's just a 2-mana 1/1 that's like kind of okay. The Lindworm. I mean, if we're trying to ramp, which we sort of are, it would be nice to have a 6-mana card, right? 6 mana 6/6. I think the Gladewalker is okay, but I mean, the point of this would be to like not die in the early game, right? And I also think the Snow-Covered Swamp is okay. What do you think of the Lindworm? It's badish. What about the Gladewalker? Also badish. All right. Well, I'll just take another Snowland. We'll figure something out. I mean, I don't know. I could take Raven Form, but I want to draft Snow, and we don't really have anything yet that cares about Snow. But I have like several Snow things. We'll figure it out. Rune of Flight, 2 mana. It's a rune, yeah. So the runes are in this. There are things in this set that are equipment that you can like equip either to a creature or to other equipment, and they're runes, right? So, and the idea is if you attach the other equipment, then you get like one piece of equipment that has the effects combined, right? If you had like a sword that was +2/+0, you attach this rune to the sword, and then anything you attach the sword to gets the Rune of Flight and the sword effect, right? It gets +2/+0 and flying. And there's a card out there somewhere, some sort of runic crown that tutors for another rune. So, I mean, maybe it's what... I don't really want it. A second Vega. I mean, we could try it. Or there's a blue-green Snowland. I mean, I kind of want blue-green anyway, right? Even though I don't have any reason to run Snow stuff yet. Elderleaf Mentor is just some elf thing. I mean, Raven Form and Depart the Realm are okay. Probably. I think I'm supposed to take Vega here and just like see what happens. I don't know. Give me another Snow thing. I don't want no stinking Vega. I probably do, right? Amulet. Okay, so 1 mana, you can pay 4, and if you do, make a 4/4 giant attached to it. So, has hexproof as long as it's untapped. Interesting. Oh, here's the Rune Crown we were talking about just a second ago. Well, I feel like I've taken nothing but snow-covered lands and no payoffs for them at all. I mean, I could try the Ruined Crown. Is it any good? It's fine. Giant's Amulet, I suspect not that great. It's fine. Alright, you know what? We'll take it. Shadow Sage, 4 mana, 2/5. 5 mana, Foretell thing, no. 6 mana Flash enters tapped? How weird is that? It's bad, right? Undersea, it is bad, yeah, okay. Grim Draugr is, I mean, it has snow payoff, and we have, like, some ways we might get black. It's not an incredible card or anything, but I think it's the best one here. And our first snow payoff. It's incredible. Okay, so what is this? Nico is still here. Sure. The 3 seasons? I mean, it's a blue-green saga. Mill 3. Return snow permanents from your graveyard. And then shuffle stuff back into your library, huh? Or everyone's library. 6 mana, blue instant. Huh. So it's kind of double removal. Interesting. Neither of them counted as especially great. King Harold's Revenge. I thought this was good. It says not that great. Nice art for Broken Wings. Obviously, that's a card that's been printed many times. I don't know, seeing the different art on it. Well, I'm going to take the Snow Saga. Maybe it ends up being awful, but whatever. I'm apparently drafting a bunch of snow garbage and just hoping for the best. Just like a creature, I guess. Maybe a 2-mana creature? I don't know. I only have 1 red thing. I'd rather not commit necessarily to a bunch of red. I don't have much black either. But at least I have some black land. Village Rites. I mean, it's not very good, is it? But it's like probably better than, I don't know. I don't have any friggin' creatures. This isn't going very well, I think. So how many snow... I ended up getting 3 snow-covered lands, or snow lands in general, and Glittering Frost, which ramps, and I have like this Ice Shaper... another snow creature. Like, I have a fair amount of snow stuff, just none of it really does anything. I don't know, sideboard the mobs. Two mana, mill 3, draw a card? Doesn't seem... Oh, no, return a land. So draw a land, basically. I don't think that's that amazing. I'd rather have 2 mana, scry 3, pick up anything, right? I probably am not running both of these, but okay, Depart the Realm is alright. What are you? 5 mana, 4/4. It's pretty aggressive. I think I'm probably not going to run that. Glorious Protector, 4 mana, Flash Flyer. Ah, so it's attempting to dodge removal, right? You flash it in when opponent's about to kill your stuff. You kill your stuff yourself, and now it's like hidden behind this angel, and if they kill the angel, you get the stuff back. Sure. Basalt Ravager. 4 mana, 4/2. It does a little bit of damage. Probably playable. Rune of Speed, 1/0 and haste. Oh, and draw a card. All right. But it isn't an equipment. You can't move it around. You enchant other... Okay, so maybe I was wrong when I said there were... What is this? Is this an enchantment? No, this one's an equipment. Okay, but there's a different one we looked at that was a rune. And I guess it must have been an enchantment. So you can enchant creatures or other artifacts with runes, but you can't move them because they're not themselves equipment. Okay, got it. Don't want Bloodline Pretender. Don't want this Braggart. What the hell is this pack? 1 mana, 1/2 flash combat trick. 3 mana, yeah, whatever. 2 mana, like, get stuff back from your graveyard to hand. Kind of 2 mana Rummager. 2 mana enchantment. I mean, I might just take the red-green land. This feels awful. Is Glorious Protector any good? I don't even think I could really include... Oh, it says it's so good. Maybe I could run it. Yeah, I mean, what am I doing? Let's run it. How good could it be? How bad could it be? We're gonna have a bunch of different colors, hopefully, from taking all these dang snow lands. And we have Spell of the Ice Shaper to help more. The World Tree. So it is a tapped forest. And if you pay 2 mana of every color, you can tutor for a bunch of god cards. Now, we don't have any of those, but there are some. So this would be perfectly fine to put in the deck if I didn't have to give up any other picks here. I surely have no gods, right? Creature, yeah, no gods. All right. So I'm not super inclined to take this. I do notice that it says if you have 6 or more lands, like, all of your lands can make any colors. It would fix all your fixing problems, but only once you have 6 lands. Binding the Old Gods. Black-green, destroy any non-land permanent. Draw and put a forest into play, and then everything gets Death Touch. I mean, this must be good, right? It's a 4 mana destroy anything, and then it also does more stuff. Binding. Yes, it says it's great. Redguard Stronghold is a tapped forest that, if you are running a lot of white, can put counters on stuff. Okay, we don't really want that. Oh, that's right, they reprinted Disdainful Stroke. So it's 2 mana counter spell, but only for expensive spells. What is this art trying to depict? Is that like a wave in the ocean being parted somehow? By something in the middle there? Is that a faraway person, maybe? Hard to tell. Draugr Thought Thief. No. A creature that can become unblockable if you have snow. That's kind of cool. Wither Crown, not good. Raiders Carve. 3 mana vehicle with crew 3 that helps you pick up lands. This seems awful. Snakeskin Veil, sure. I mean, it is awful, right? Carve, yes. All right, I'm taking Binding the Old Gods. Oh, actually, what do they think of World Tree? We're not going to take it, but yeah, it's not that good. It's not horrible, but we're taking Binding the Old Gods, and we're just going to run every color and, like, figure it out. Rune of Flight? Yeah, this is the one we looked at before, I think. Yes, correct. A moment ago, we were looking at the Rune of Speed. This is the Rune of Flight. So it's not equipment, it enchants artifacts or creatures. So I don't really want that. Here's a land that's green and black. Up to 1 target creature you don't control gets -2/-2, and you make some elves. Meh. Snow-covered plains looking pretty juicy. Don't really want that boast thing. Don't want a big old blue dude. Don't really want... What? 3/7? What a weird stat line. I don't think I've ever seen a 3/7 before. 6 mana, and then like for 2 mana, you can start chunking the opponent down without having to attack. That's decent. Grim Draugr, you know, whatever. Frostbite. I mean, we've got to take Frostbite, right? It's shock, but better. Sometimes Lightning Bolt, and we should have plenty of snow permanents, I would hope. Frostbite. Yeah, Frostbite's a good card. Alright. I mean, so is Ice-Hide Troll, I think. And it fits better with my colors at the moment. But I do want to be running red anyway, I think. Just for Svella. I don't know. Is that crazy? Maybe I should be not running Svella. Like, I don't have that much fixing. It's basically just Svella. And Glittering Frost. But Svella can't fix for itself, obviously. I don't know. I feel bad, like, not taking Frostbite, but I think the Ice Hide Troll is fine. My curve is alright, but I just need more creatures. That's not the creature. This is the creature. Crush the Weak is whatever. Rune of Might. Okay, a green rune. Draws a card when you play it, and it gives creatures +1/+1 and trample. Firja? Firja, probably. It's a 5-mana 2/4 flying lifelink, and it has this, you know, cool ability, but it's just going to be hard to cast white, black, black. Here's this, you know, snow creature thing we could take. I mean, I guess I should. Because nothing else here looks that amazing. I mean, is Furia good, maybe? Furia is marked as okay, and if we're trying to play a bunch of colors, we could think about it. But I don't yet have, like, a super compelling way to play all this. I mean, I don't know. You don't have to play it till 5. I'll take it, whatever. You know, what better time to pick a bunch of random unplayable garbage than your first time big 5-color soup than your first time in the format, right? I think we're supposed to take the Rimewood Falls over a Glittering Frost, just like to have more lands. I don't know. I mean, I guess if we're running, I need a lot of fixing, right? And blue-green I might have kind of under control, but yeah, I think I need a lot of Glittering Frost. Okay, blue-black, insane. Sorry, the blue-black land looks insane, not blue-black insane looks land, which doesn't make any sense. Here's this Helm. It's a 2-mana or 5-mana to make a whatever menace thing. Pilfering Hawk. I mean, it's okay. But I just want more snow lands and fixing. Onslaught is a good finisher / combat trick. What are you? Carter's Vicious Return. 4 mana. If you sack a creature, it blows something up. Then everyone discards a card. Seems very bad for this deck, right? Card. Is it good in general? It says it's okay. Bound in Gold is like decent removal. Oh, but Mammoth Growth is quite good, I think. Yeah. It's just a nice and flexible removal, not removal, combat trick / foretell thing. It's a red, it's a mountain, which, if you also run green, can destroy an enemy land and make a 4/4 trampler. Or I could just take a Snow-Covered Plains. I think those are the choices in this pack. I currently have 4 Snowlands and 2 Glittering Frosts. So several snow sources, but you'd like more. I do have a whole other pack to go, though. This is a tapped mountain, and I kind of need mountains, and this can act, you know, this can do something later on, although not much, right? Destroying an enemy land is whatever. And this is like a 6-mana 4/4 that you can't play the turn you draw it. You have to wait a turn. And also it eats up your land draw. So I would play this mostly as a mountain, I would think. And I think I do want a mountain, but I also want a plains, so I'll I'll just take the snow-covered plains, I guess. Don't want the raptor. I mean, don't really want any of this, huh? I could take a disdainful stroke, actually. Or maybe just a Yeti. Just like another creature which benefits from snow. Sure. Wait a minute. Did you not go to the sideboard? You did. Okay. A 3-mana creature with reach. I mean, sure. Probably better than drafting some random 6-drop. Huh. Kind of funny. Take over one of their creatures and attack with it, but, like, also its equipment is destroyed after it attacks. Anyway, I think this is a much better card, but not very good. This, I mean, could be a finisher, but I don't think it's going to work well in this deck. Sure. I mean, somehow I've already drafted 23 cards, but A, like 5 of them are lands, and B, like 10 of them are horrible. All right, what's your deal? It's a blue, green, black god, huh? When he attacks, untap snow permanents you control. Or you could bring in the staff to let you play snow permanents from your graveyard. I mean, these are both. I mean, this is good, right? This is in the top, like, yeah, 20, it's 40th best, it says. Immersturm Skullcairn. So it's a black and red thing. Not bad. I'd be happy to have it, I think. But we're taking Yorn. You know, don't get me wrong, I would love the Sulphurous Mine. But I don't really have that many great cards in my deck, and it's nice to find one. What are you? A double green enchantment. What the heck? Is that... That's bad, right? Maybe it's good, but I think it's probably bad. Because you pay 2 mana and it does nothing. And then next turn, you know, let's say you manage to play this on turn 2, which would be great, right? Next turn, you can play a 3-drop for free. That's pretty cool. If you have a 3-drop, but if you don't, it's like kind of just, you know, scry 1, which is... I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that good, but let's see what it says. In search of... Yeah, it says not that good. I'm looking at this land like, probably that's what I should take here. But let's just have a look at the rest. Don't really want that. Don't want that too much. Asgard Armory. Axgard, excuse me. It's not real Norse mythology. How could you even think it's related to Norse mythology? It clearly says Axgard. So it's a plains that if you have a bunch of red, it does a thing I don't really want to do. A foretellable creature that you could play on 4, I guess. Mistwalker. So this is a flyer that can either block or attack effectively, but it costs mana if you wanted to attack. No, give me the Alpine Meadow. Maya, Predagard Protector. I mean, it's tough to pay double white, but it's not impossible. And it is a pretty powerful card, I think. It is, yes. Now, of course, it wants to be played in a deck with a lot of, like, small creatures, but also, like, if you just play lands, it works, right? And by the time we get to 5 mana, it's not unthinkable we could pay double white. I'll take it. There's Vega, a good card, but we have very little foretell. Power or toughness 6 or more. We have a couple of those. Provided you're willing to count 1 as a couple. Okay, so not very good. Probably going to be the snow-covered island. How many non-lands do I have right now? I have 6 lands in 26 cards. That's 20 spells. I think a lot of them are bad, but it looks like I'm not going to get a chance to, like... There's nothing in my sideboard that is any better, right? I've just taken a lot of lands and a lot of bad cards. Okay. What are you? Funeral Longboat? 2 mana vehicle. 3/3 vigilance. Crew 1. I mean, probably not horrible. Jarl of the Forsaken. 4 mana. Nah. Skull Raid. Okay, Foretellable Skull Raid. I mean, I think that's probably playable. I don't really need a Snow Island that badly. What do you think of Skull Raid? It's okay. All right, sorry, that's not the... There it is. I'm happy taking okay cards at this point. Furia, our second chance to draft a Furia. No, I already have a Furia. This would be my second actual Furia. What is a Weathered Runestone? Non-land permanent cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. Okay. This is clearly awful in limited, right? It's you don't ever hate draft something in limited. Sorry. Hate draft is a different term than the one I meant. Hate draft means, like, you know, if you take a card to stop someone else from getting that card in your right, whereas this is a hate card that you could draft, right? It hates on graveyard synergy, but no one's gonna play that. This must be like one of the worst cards. I'm not even gonna hit search. I'm gonna scroll to the bottom of the page and I'm gonna see it right there. Yes, worst card in the whole set. Weathered Runestone. So we're not taking that. Furia might be okay. Annul, artifact or enchantment spell. Wow, an even more specific negate, huh? Elderfang Disciple. I mean, I might just take a 2-drop that does something. Or there's an Icehide Troll, which I think is better. Yeah. We can take the 3 Seasons again. Colossal Plow, 2 mana vehicle, crew 6? That's ridiculous. Ascent of the Worthy, 3 mana, black and white. Choose a creature you control. All damage that would be dealt to me, to any creature I control, is dealt to that creature instead. Huh. Return a target. Oh, I see. It dies in battle and goes to Valhalla. Okay, cool. So then it comes back as an Angel Warrior. I don't think I want that. I don't even think it's that good. And yeah, it says it's like playable, you know, sometimes. Oh, and it's right next to Colossal Plow. How nice. The 3 Seasons, I think, is the pick here. Well, actually, what's the stuff on the bottom? You're a 5 mana 5/5. You're a 1 mana. Oh, that's not bad. I'm looking for fixing, right? I mean, I think I want that over the 3 Seasons. Brine Barrow Intruder. Right, it's that combat trick. It's a counter spell. I'll just take the Hawk. It's a 2 mana creature and it might be able to do some looting. 3 seasons again. Horizon Seeker. Fixing of a sort. Although you have to attack with it, which is going to make it pretty bad a lot of the time. Here's sort of like removal protection. There's a 4-mana 3/2 that comes with a 1/1. I don't know. I don't really want any of this. How am I doing? I still have 6 lands out of 30, so I'm at 24. So, I mean, what exactly am I cutting? I don't know. Koma's Faithful seems pretty bad. Hello, I can't click here for some reason? Wait, how did that get to be my avatar, by the way? Did I... That's never been my avatar before, I don't think. Weird. Not that I care. Right, so what am I looking for again? Like, I guess the point I'm getting at is I have a lot of 3-drops already. And so I could cut this kind of cleric that doesn't really do anything. Giant's Amulet is not that amazing. I still don't really want the 2 strategic planning that much. Glorious Protector is going to be still tough to cast. So is Furia. I guess I didn't take the second Furia. Fair enough. I mean, I guess, well, I don't know, Horizon Seeker is probably okay. Here's a 2-mana 1/3, which, if there's something in my graveyard, this is probably playable. It's just, I don't know, a 2-mana 1/3, which is not very good stat-wise, but I just want anything I can play on 2, and it might help in some longer grindy games. Immersturm Skullcairn. I mean, I think this is pretty good. Give me another land, basically. Here's a Plains that's a little better as well. I mean, we're taking a lot of tap lands, I guess. Another Skull Raid. Oh, what do you know? This is still here. Incredible. I still don't want an annul. I don't think this deck is any good at all. Hang on. Did I accidentally draft that one? No. I mean, we'll see what we can do. If I somehow have enough fixing in all of this, then I have some good spells. That certainly is true. Yeah, it says include 5 forests, 3 islands, and then like, I don't know, 1 of everything else. Sure. Why not? We are mostly green after all. Oh, and I put my avatar back. Why was it showing something else before? Very mysterious. If I were to cut 1 card here, it would be... It would be... Probably not Forest. This is not a 16-land deck. Probably something in the 3-drop category. I have a lot of these, and they're all kind of mediocre. I mean, I can move the Mammoth over. This guy's 3 no matter which side you cast. How much snow stuff did I end up with? Type snow. 6 lands. That's not very many. But I also have Glittering Frost, which is kind of 2 snow permanents, but it's not. It's 1 snow land, sort of, right? It makes another land be snow. But if you have anything else that cares about snow permanents, it is itself 1. Huh. Okay, well, so I guess adding or mentioning snow just included the 3 seasons as something that cares about snow permanents. I don't know. We got some snow stuff, but I didn't really take enough snow lands when I had the chance. Right, is it really only 6? Yeah. 3 basics and 2 duels. I still think the 3 seasons is okay. What's Masked Vandal about? Oh, yeah. I mean, strategic planning, I guess, is okay. I think I can just cut this, like, 4-2 reach, maybe? Sure. Okay, this seems probably... Oh, you know what? Let me look. Hang on. How many actual creatures do I have? I got to a decent number, didn't I? 13 and 10. I mean, you'd like to have more like 16. So maybe I shouldn't cut a creature and should cut one of these silly spells. Like a Skull Raid. But the 3-mana 4/2, is it even good? I don't know. It doesn't really matter whether it's good, right? Where did it go? Here it is. I mean, Furia is not going to do that much, probably, but I'm going to try it. And I did get down to 40 cards, right? Yes, okay. I expect we'll get run over a lot, and we also won't have enough value to win the long game, and we won't be able to cast all of our spells. I don't know. Learning a new format is hard. I thought about not playing Kaldheim at all. Just because I would have to spend some time learning the format, and I wasn't sure it would be interesting. I'm still not sure it'll be interesting. But reading about it got me like, oh, I wonder what that's all about. So I tried it. I might not try Streets of New Capenna at all. We'll see how that format shakes out. Virtue. Clever oral pun? Audio pun? I'm not sure exactly the right way to put it. Anyway, this is like fine. I can just play an Amulet, Foretell Depart, and then Glittering Frost something. Or I could hang on to the Amulet to get a 4/4 out of it later. I think that's probably better. Black, white, looks like snow. Okay, not a huge surprise. Enchanted creature gets +2/+1. Okay. I don't need to play this right now, and I do want to foretell or else play this, right? Mill 3, I mean... Wait, where's the foretellable thing? Non-land permanent. Hang on, what do I have now? That's an island, play a forest. I think I'll just play the 3 seasons now, see if it hits anything. Oh. Wow, they're all snow. That was a pretty great hit. Target up to 2. Well, I want the Ice Hide Troll. Do I need more lands? I mean, not really. How many cards do I have? Okay. So I need to play a land and also a spell to avoid having to discard. I think the Hawk is okay. But what if I, like, played the Draugr instead? Just to, like, trade with this thing if they try equipping it. That's not black. Okay, play the Ice-Hide Troll then. I don't have any black mana, so that playing the Draugr is not a consideration. Okay. +2/+0 and indestructible. So if I leave open 2 snow mana, which I don't have right now, choose up to 1. Shuffle it into my graveyard? I think not. Oh, you must. I can't not select this. Okay. So I can play Glittering. I mean, okay, this is my only land, so I guess I'm playing that. And I only have 1 green, huh? So I can't play this along with. Well, I can't. I don't have enough mana for that anyway. You know what might be fun is to just use this to bounce their thing. Sure, why not? I don't have a chance to foretell it and then cast it for less, but I kind of want to just cast it for its normal cost. Let's see if they try buffing it. No. Oh, they can't afford to? Why not? Oh, wait. No. Oh, yeah, no blocks. Okay, they're not going to bounce it. Fine. Did I say they're not going to bounce it? I meant they're not going to boast. I'm bouncing it. Hopefully. Good. Wait, what? Oh, this has an ability that can exile from the graveyard. Okay. So they have a 3/3 reach. Which I guess I should... Reach first strike, by the way. Which I guess I should have seen coming. I don't really have much to do about it. Well, if I let a creature die, then I could exile their enchantment. Okay. So I guess I play Glittering Frost. Hang on. Tapping differently, though. This... I don't know. I want to put it on my island, I guess. Why can I? Oh, I can pay for this. That's true. This creature is land. Is a mana dork, right? I don't want to at the moment, but I could. Foretelling something in... They're almost mono white, but they do have some black. No attack! Okay, yes, sure. They don't want to let me get in for whatever I would get in for. Makes sense. Foretelling the Mammoth Growth should be fun. I have, what, 6 mana? So this would cost 5. Or I could play the Yeti and foretell something. Maybe that's the way to go. Tapping the 2/3, I guess? I don't think it matters very much. Yeah, it does, because I want something that I could sack as a blocker if they attacked. I'm a little worried, like, I don't know. Could they be foretelling Doomscar? It's like a rare or something, right? Doomscar. Yeah, it's a rare. I mean, it's basically a Wrath that can be foretold. And so, you know, have I maybe gone too wide here? I don't think so. 'Cause I need to do something. Wait, what is this, all this grayed out thing? Okay. I mean, I kind of like blocking here, but it would be so much better with Mammoth Growth, right? The point of blocking would be that it would turn on the Masked Vandal to destroy their enchantment or artifact, but I don't think we have to do that right now. So, what I want to do is just play out the Amulet, I think, for 5. But I guess if I do that, then I'm not really making this unblockable. Maybe that's fine. Maybe I just attack with the Troll, and presumably they let it in because I threatened to kill stuff for free. And play the Amulet. I didn't think through how I was going to pay this cost. Does it matter? No, I think this is right. I want to leave this thing untapped. But other than that, it doesn't really matter. And even that doesn't really matter, right? Any green source would have been okay, but I want to make it look like I'm tapped out in case they're not paying enough attention. Okay, so we're blocking this, I think, because this is only powerful because of the equipment, right? So we block here. And even if this doesn't work, then I got a creature into my graveyard, and that's worth something. Demonic what? So it just comes back to the battlefield. So, fine. They got their 3/2 again. Now there's nothing in my graveyard, and they still have all this stuff. Okay, so it didn't work as well as I would have liked. Probably gonna dump this island, so... let's tap this for blue, and... oh, blue and the other blue, right. Okay, so... no, hang on. How much? I have access to 3 total snow. I could use it on these guys. I kind of want to attack with a bunch of stuff, right? And I don't even mind if they block some of this. Why is this 4/5? Oh, this is +0/+1. I see. Yeah, I don't mind if they block here, I think. So I don't need to pay for that. And this I only need to pay for if they do block. Getting in for 9? I could make it 11. They're tapped out. I think getting in for 11 would be pretty sick. Ah, and if I had more snow, I could pay this again. If I had played this, I could have gotten in for 13. Interesting. So that actually means this is lethal next turn. Oh, but I don't want to tap myself out. Okay, never mind that. Because this would tap my only... Tap all my blockers. I would tap both of these to play the Draugr, and I don't think it matters that much. What I need is to make sure these don't kill me this turn. Doomscar now? No. Valor, make a 1/1. Okay, but that doesn't do anything. Or no, I can make this... Ah. If I'd played this first, getting in for 13, then this would be lethal. But I can't make a creature both unblockable and bigger. I have to make one creature bigger and the other creature unblockable. Okay. I'll block here. You get in for 6. Hang on. Hang on. I don't need to kill this. I need to make sure I don't die. And I know there's a foretell card that gives your creatures extra, right? Set, Kaldheim, type, instant, mana, foretell, creatures you control? No, I don't know. Anyway, I think there's some chance they could give all their stuff like +2/+1, and I don't want that, so we'll just block like this. Double jump. Because I'm looking pretty good if I live through the turn, right? Who cares about this creature? Uh-huh. Okay, so it wasn't... It is foretell. Why did my search not show this? Don't need that. Okay, I'm glad I didn't make that mistake. It's kind of a suspicious attack, right? Even if you don't know what's in the format. I think. I don't know, not that much. I had tapped almost everything and had no clear way to make any good trades. Except that I could use the 2 flyers to trade for this 3/2. Trade just one of my flyers for their 3/2. Right, which might look tempting. But yeah, this... So, okay, what did I search? I searched... Okay, what is the name of this set? Maybe that's my problem. The name of the set is KHM, not KLD. Ugh. Yes. And if I fix the set name, instant foretell creatures you control, it would have shown me exactly this. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. So there you go. Having reviewed the set beforehand is the reason that I survived that game. Also my incredible drafting skills, of course. I wish I could turn this feature off. Like, I don't care how many I already own, and whenever I Alt-Tab, like, numbers just show up and I get confused. And then I have to remember, oh yeah, that's like some how many I already own and stuff. I mean, sure. I have a 2-drop, or I can foretell something, and I have black and green to let me cast this when we get to 4. I even have a little snow. No clear way to cast this, of course. Port of Carfell. So it's a tapped island that, for 6 mana, reanimates something from your graveyard after milling. That's kind of cool. I mean, do I just play a 1/3? I could. Or do I foretell this? I could. I do have to choose. Well, no. I can play the swamp either way, right? Or I guess I could play the island either way. Yeah, let's just play this. I think you should only... I mean, sometimes you might want to foretell something, even if you don't, like... Even if you could do something... So I think a default reasonable choice for foretell is, like, only pay mana to foretell stuff if there's nothing else useful to do right now, right? I think that's by far not the only way to foretell, but it's one reasonable way. And at that time, I had something else useful to do. Now I don't, right? So, what is this thing's deal? Oh, it shows zombie. Blue, black, snow zombies? Not much snow. Maybe they just took this to be a flyer? Okay, a changeling will do it, yeah. Well, it's nice that we have Depart the Realm. Or maybe this? Binding the Old Gods kind of sucks for... on a 3... I don't know, I guess it's fine on a 3-drop. I'd like to play this, but I think I just couldn't cast anything this turn if I did, which would stink, so... Instead, we're going to go ahead and bind the Old Gods here and just kill off... Well... Kill off what? The 1/4 flyer is spooky as well. But at least they have to pay mana to do something with that. I guess I could kill this and later bounce that one. Maybe that is better. Yeah, let's do that. Plus, I get in for 1 damage. Got him. That's a zombie. Thanks. I wasn't going to be able to cast that for a while, although you weren't to know, I suppose. Search for a forest. Put it onto the battlefield tapped. Well, how about this one? Doesn't have to be basic forest. That's nice. Okay, so... This is my land for the turn. And I actually am able to play Maya or Furia next turn. It's kind of nice. So we want to... Yeah, I guess the island is what we should enchant here. He's hoping they play something else pre-combat to put a counter on this guy. I guess not. Any reason I should do this before attackers? No? Okay. I'm almost dead, which is bad. Clearly. How much mana do I have? 7? I can make it 8, actually, right? I can play this and still manage to play either of my 5s as long as I'm careful with it. Although that wouldn't trigger Furia because I would have to play this first. I mean, this just makes a 2-3, but it makes this a 2-4. Okay, so I guess we play... Oh my gosh, it's so hard to... Okay, so I need to keep all my white sources. And I guess I want... Okay, so like blue, green, blue. To enchant this forest. Alright. Well, did we stabilize? Not yet, for sure, but at the moment, we're only taking 1 damage. Now that you've foretold it, you can't cast it this turn. Why are you staring at it? That's spooky and weird. Maybe they were just clicking on this guy. Okay, we did it. We stopped most of their damage. I still, like... There are some issues. Okay, and now this is something else I can do while playing you. This is not how I want to tap, right? Let's tap you for black, you for black and blue, and you, I guess, for white? Oh, don't forget this ability. Not relevant, but okay. And I need one more something. Ah, sure, I'll just tap this for, I don't know, blue? Oh, I didn't pay attention to how I tapped. Okay, it turns out it was fine, though. What it kept for me was right. Put one of these into my hand. Svea's cool, but I think I just want to land, because it makes a 1-1. And now I have a lifelinker, which is great. Two target snow permanents. Probably creatures at this point. Svea and a troll or something? What? Okay, I don't know what your trick is, but I can't allow you to just hit me, so... Fine. I killed your permanent, that's what really counts. So, I mean, Svea... I have a lot of mana. I could actually take Svea, I think. And I think I want the indestructible rather than the can't be blocked. I don't need a flyer at the moment. How much mana do I have? 4, 9? So... Doesn't care about me casting my second spell each turn anymore. I do have red, double red if I wanted it, but this, like, I own like almost none of that stuff, right? So I think I'm just gonna... Oh, hang on. Maybe I just play a giant? Yeah. Auto pay is fine. No attacks? I have a hexproof 5/6 now. Interesting. Oh, they get their flyers back. Oh, just before this goes off, too. Okay, choose 3 cards in each graveyard. Well, I want Furia back. And I want Binding the Old Gods back. And I guess I'll take my Protector back? You, I guess, take that one. And I could play this. But I'm kind of like, what if I just rolled the dice? No, I think it's probably better to... So I have 9 mana, right? Which means I can spend 3 plus 7? Because this makes 1 more? Is it tapping right? I guess I should be careful. Red, white, and black. And so this says, when you sack another serpent... do I have another serpent? I shouldn't, right? Why is this activable? Why can I activate this? Oh. I don't think I can. I'm a little confused about that. No attacks, but I don't have another serpent, right? And part of the... Oh, this is a serpent. I see. I'm a little surprised they gave up there. They have 2 flyers. And I was low on life? Okay, well. Hang on. There's one, oh, too late. I should look. I think that white weirdo land I'm including is actually worse than a plains because I might have 0 auras and 0 equipments in the deck. Right? Or no, is that Giant's thing in equipment? The 1 mana that you can pay 4 for? This is a... No, I have Glittering Frost and a Forest. This should be okay. I don't have any blue sources yet. Oh, I drew a god. How nice. But I can get one. I wonder if I should have played this in case I drew an island. I think that's crazy. Okay, this is a fine blocker for a 2/2 lifelink. Blue-white. Just play. I mean, okay, I block it, right? They're just doing this to gain life. If they have a combat trick, then whatever. I just want to stop the 2 damage. Okay. Well, I could play Svea actually, or even this 3/3. And then, like, yeah, actually, Yorn looks amazing. Even if I just attack with him once and then sack him, he'll be nuts. And if I lead him back as a blocker, he should also be great. Maybe I could have gotten away with 1 damage here. Probably not, though. That's too suspicious. I'm not blocking with Yorn. You can have your 2 life, but I'm not going to let you combat trick Yorn. Okay, it's a 3/3. It's fine, I guess. So, now I can play the Frost. Oh, gosh. I can do a lot this turn if I'm willing to throw away Yorn, huh? So my thinking would be to play Glittering Frost, but not like that. Play it like this. And then play the 3 seasons. Any of that snow stuff? Yeah, 2 snow things. Cool. Now, I could attack with Yorn, untapping all of that and letting me dump out the rest of my hand. Is that good? I think it's probably good. They can kill Yorn here, or they can let in the 3 damage, but then I get to do this again. Fine. And now I have a 2/4, although I still don't really want to block with it because it's a very important tool. It can start ramping me up to the ability to play its 8 mana ability. Oh, I love this. Opponent just doing nothing. Okay, Foretell I don't like. Foretell is always very nerve-wracking. 2 snow... Oh, I didn't even realize this is a snow permanent. Okay, give me back Yorn, please. And the troll? They probably should not have blocked, seeing that this saga was coming up. So please go ahead and make for me a mana rock. Oh, I should have not done that until... Well, yeah. I should have had this available as a blocker, except that I don't want to block with it still, as I was saying, because it's actually kind of insane as a creature. Alright, so it's a 3/3 changeling. If it targets permanents that you control, copy one of them. Huh, okay. So this must be... I think this is probably a combat trick. Let's take a quick look. What colors are they? They're white and blue, right? So in mana blue or mana white, what do they have instant-wise? Iron Verdict, no. Kaya's Onslaught, the +1/+1 double strike, I guess is what this is likely to be. So you can make this a 3/3 double striker. I don't really care about that, but I don't want to block here, I don't think. So they're going to want to make, like, maybe do that and make a copy of their 2/2? No. They're saving it for something serious. Fine. Okay, I have no choices, so everyone's graveyards all the way back in. Now, I could activate this. Or I could, like, I don't know, play out Yorn or Coma. So I want this to be able to become indestructible. I would really like that. So I think I should play Yorn and make a mana rock. Well, I can wait to make the mana rock. I guess if I made the mana rock now, I could play out the Hawk, but I don't think that's a very high priority. I don't know. Neither is having this around, right? So I may as well just, well... Oh, no. I want to spend the mana not on the Hawk. Oh, wait. Am I crazy? I'm not going to have 2... I can't make the mana rock this turn because I tapped... I don't have enough snow stuff to make the mana rock. I'll have 2 mana, but it won't be snow mana. Okay, interesting. So I guess we just don't do anything then. Or wait, no, this is 2 mana, right? Or no? Only one of them will be snow, won't it? Because this is snow, and this adds mana. What does snow mean? Okay. Snowlands enter the battlefield tapped. It's a 2/3 flyer. Expensive stuff costs more. Okay. So if I look up Ice Hide Troll, I guess I could just look at it on the board, right? So what is snow? It doesn't tell me. Snow can be paid with 1 mana from a snow source. So I think the forest is a snow source, and this is a snow source too. So maybe it would have worked. Anyway, why can I activate this? It doesn't look like I can, right? Oh, these are snow. Oh, I'm so okay. I could have done it. Non-creature spells with mana value 4 or greater. That doesn't apply to me right now. I think I want to get this out, foretell this, and make some more mana. But I can wait on the mana, right? Okay, that seems fine. So they're going to attack with that, and I still think they're hanging on to... I've already lost track of that card. Kaya's Onslaught. Foretell is just a single white, and it's +1/+1 double strike. So that would make it a 4/3 double striker, which is a little scary. I think I get rid of the one that's actually a flyer, right? Because this is just equipment that can move around. And if they spend their Onslaught now to keep this creature, to kill my creature, they're still losing theirs. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to start making some attacks, which is fine. But they are at 32, so I guess it's going to take some doing. I mean, the only thing I can really attack with is Coma, right? But I guess Coma, I mean, does a really nice job. Because you can tap their stuff and stop them from attacking with it. Yeah, I just played a Coma here. And I guess I'll play this. Like, I like mana, and I don't really care if they know what's in my hand. I could attack with this, threatening to make it unblockable. I think that's okay. Yeah. Well, I don't need my mana for anything else. Except maybe making another snow icy manalith. I mean, we're not getting in a lot of damage, it must be said. I'm a little surprised they put it there. I mean, this one sucks, right? Sure. So how much damage do I have if I just attack with everything except my little serpent tokens? 7, 10, 11, 15? So I could tap down all their stuff and swing with a bunch. I don't know exactly how great that would be, but I could do it. Oh, can I activate this? Not usefully. I guess I have stuff that cares about being in the graveyard, but... This isn't bad. Let's see what we get out of Svea first. I think I'm done making mana. Let's spend it. Oh my god. That's pretty gross. So what does it get? I can make this indestructible. I don't really need that. I think I just attack with the 7/7 and that ought to be good enough. I don't need to sack any more serpents. I can attack with the 4/4 as well. I can even attack with Yorn if I wanted. Sure. How about this 3/4? Yeah, sign me up, I guess. Should have tapped differently. If I realized I was attacking with Yorn, I should have tapped all these instead of my non-snow lands. Oh, this is a snow permanent. I can do that again. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 9. Yeah. All right, let's see what we get out of this. Just a casual spend 16 mana. All right, I'll cast that one. Sure. I mean, lands are cool. They make 1/1s, but... Go to damage. Alright, got him halfway there. And they didn't succeed in killing Yorn. Nor have they found a plan to get damage in. Okay, it was just Behold. That's fine. Or wait, no. The Foretold card is still there. They played this off the top. Alright. Snow cards OP. Oh, by the way, it's a new season. That's why we're down in gold again. I'm stunned that this deck has gone 3-0. I did not expect it to be any good. But I guess we have enough fixing somehow? And apparently enough snow lands, or snow sources. Oh, stop. I was supposed to look at whether I have any equipments or auras. I think I have one equipment. Oh, no, you know what? I have, the snow fixing thingy is an aura as well. Glittering Frost, right? Because I was looking at, or thinking about, rather, this armory. So for 4 mana, it's a plains, but you can sack it to find an aura or equipment. And if I say type aura or type equip, then... but I meant in my deck, not in my sideboard, please. Then we see indeed there's the Giant's Amulet and the 2 Glittering Frosts. The thing is, I don't know that I really need to search for any of these, right? Like, I don't know. Searching for this would be great, but if I already have white, red, red, and this thing on the battlefield, then I probably have all my colors already, and I don't really need this. But it is ramp, and I just like want unlimited mana for the deck. And likewise, this thing, I don't know, it would be okay to search for, I guess. I guess I'll leave it in. So I thought some more about, by the way, the definition of snow mana, right? So snow costs can be paid by 1 mana from a snow source. And the source of the mana that you get from tapping something enchanted with Glittering Frost is Glittering Frost itself, and so it is from a snow source, and therefore you should be able to pay snow cost with it, is what I think is the case. This is fine. I have Glittering Frost eventually. I also have Svea? Even better than Glittering Frost? Yeah, I'm thrilled to keep this. Not sure exactly, how it's going to play out, but black, white, and green, so we sort of expect several colors here. And they're also both snow, so they're announcing some kind of snow stuff, which is also many colors. Okay, it could just be elves, I guess. With this thrown in because it's snowy. Maybe to have elves with some snow cards. How good would a 4-2 reach be? Not very good, I think. So let's just get out Svea. Sadly, I won't quite have the mana to use Svea to make a thing and also use Glittering Frost to gain mana, right? If I could go into mana debt, then I have 4 and I could add 2 more using 6 mana. But I have to pay the 6 before I can gain it. But I should be able to play my 2 mana thing now, right? If I play a forest and then tap like this to make a Manolith, then I can play the 3 Seasons as well. Does mean they can get in for damage. But I hit 2 snow things again. The deck is chock full of snow stuff, apparently. I don't like this flyer. They're going to equip it so it gets in for more damage. I'm glad I have a 4-2 reach then. Oh my god. It's a 4-5. That's sort of a problem. Okay, but I do have this, I guess. So maybe... Play the reach creature and make some more mana? The reach creature at least blocks the 1/1. Oh, hang on. I don't need to make the mana now. I can play this, and this is still some extra mana. Yeah, okay. Well, so I have, what? 6 mana right now. Yeah, so I couldn't quite fit this in. All right. Maybe I should have played a tap land then, since I'm not using it this turn. I just got so excited that it said snow, and I was like, oh, opponent's seen this. I'll play it. But it was wrong. I should have played the tap land. I don't know, maybe I should be tempoing out more instead of making more land, but I think I want a lot of land. Oh no, come on. I'm just barely big enough to kill this, and you're making it even bigger. That's a problem and a half. No blocks. I don't think there's anything I can do here, right? Well, I mean, I do have 8 mana. I could try just like casting a random spell, but I think that's pretty defeatist. Well, I don't know. If I don't cast a random spell, what good is going to happen to me? I'm going to play this, and that'll be a 5/3, and it still won't help. So casting a random spell actually seems kind of cool. Right? What else am I going to do this turn? Make a mana and play three drops or something? I mean, like, doesn't seem great. Or play 2 3-drops rather. Yeah, I need some kind of miracle here. I don't even know what miracles are in my deck. Oh, there's one. Found it. And it was on top of my deck, so apparently even if I hadn't done that, it would have been good enough. +1/+2 is still scary. Well, no, because I have Maya. Skull Raid is nice. Search for a forest card, put it on tapped, so this one. So I have, what, 4, 6, 8 mana. And I'd really like as much as I can get. So I could play like a Glittering Frost. What is this doing next turn? Nothing. Okay. It might be best to just play Maya and foretell the Skull Raid, maybe? I don't think that quite works out. Like, why don't I just play the Skull Raid in that case? I don't know. Anyway, we want the Maya. To make my stuff bigger. And then... just play another creature, actually. I don't need more mana that badly. Oh, wait, what? Whoops. I didn't know that was about to happen. So maybe I shouldn't have played out the 4/2 reach at the time that I did? Knowing that it was gonna exile my thing? Because I did play it after their saga, and it was going to be my biggest thing, so by playing it out, I just basically sacrificed it. Okay, so 4, 8, 10, 11, I guess. And I can make it 12. Which would let me play Glittering Frost, right? Although, I guess 11 is also enough. So let's see what we get out of this. Hang on, no. If I'm doing this... oh yeah, that's fine, that works. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Now, are we going to foretell Skull Raid? Or just play a Glittering Frost for more mana? I want more mana. Oh, I should have targeted... Well, actually, targeting one of these is fine. Because then it gets 2 colors. Anyway, this thing can keep their flyer down. What the hell are you? Maya, okay. Yeah, well, if I had Skull Raided, maybe we could get rid of that, but I didn't. Alright, I'm just Skull Raiding right now. Oh my god, everyone just concedes when the snake hits the board. Yeah, getting just like a million mana and then top decking insane stuff seems good. Svea has... I mean... I feel like this draft has been dominated by Svea and Koma. Pretty much every game we've won has involved both of them. I think there's one game where we didn't really have Svea, but and you know, Yorn did fine once or twice. But those... Svea has been insane. Oh wait, by the way, what is this? Does yeah, I want this ability, that's right. It's not something I should cut from the deck. Sure, start with the Rhinewood Falls, then the Skull Cairn, I guess? And then play something for 3. Or if I end up drawing a 2-drop, then I could... No, actually. Am I going to have enough to activate this anytime soon? Maybe with Svea, right? So I think this is actually one of those times when this might be better than the Plains, rare as those are. I guess I maybe could have played the Skull Cairn because I will need black sometime soon, whereas I don't really need white anytime soon. Okay, found some black. Easy. What? I don't have any red, you idiot. Okay. I thought I had red. I don't have red. But it's a 4-2, so that's something. What is opponent... Blue-white foretell. Okay, well, that's what this deck is, huh? I mean, this is kind of like the key to their entire deck, so it seems very well worth killing. I think, sadly, my only dual forest is already in play. So this is going to fish up an ordinary forest. Not the end of the world, but could be better. So, I could play Yorn in either mode. And I can play the forest. Hang on. No, I don't have the mana to play this yet. I need to play the Skull Cairn first, and then I will. So we play the Skull Cairn, and we play the Yorn, and I'm pretty sure that the 3/3 creature is a lot better than the artifact, given that I have nothing in my graveyard. This also wants red. This also wants red. I don't know what made me think I was going to get red. You know, obviously the answer is like Svea, but you have to get 1 red to get there. All right, just foretell them. Behold the multiverse, no problem. At least we stopped them from drawing another card with it, right? Tap it, it doesn't untap. Okay. Cool for you. It's very nice, cheap removal, but it does, you know, shoot him in the face. What is this? Glimpse the Cosmos. Look at the top 3 cards. One, and if you control a giant, you can... What? Okay. So it's 2 mana, scry 3, draw 1, kind of. And then if you have a giant, it does even more stuff, but obviously it don't, because giants are bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure we just play Furia, right? Can I also draw? I think I should be able to, because this is 5, and this doesn't cost any blue, and this doesn't cost... Yeah. So let's just do this first. I guess I should have maybe done that before playing a land. The rest into your graveyard. Well, I want this because it's going to pick up the snow stuff for me. Right? I don't want to play it right now. I want to play this. And then swing with a 4. Oh, I thought this was... Whoops. I thought this was the one that gives things +1/+1. I obviously should have done that in a different order. Wow. Mistakes. Oops. Well, I don't know. For all they know, I drew this, but I didn't. So, no attacks, I guess. Right. Maya is the one that gives everything +1/+1. Furia likes you to cast 2 spells in a turn. Still no red in here, by the way. What did they do? They played a 2/5, which drew them another Glimpse the Cosmos, or no? No. Yes. No? How did that get exiled? I'm confused. If you control a giant... Oh, do they control a giant? I see. Okay. You can cast it from your graveyard by paying blue. And then exile it. Okay. So they tried to search for another one of this or whatever, but they didn't have one. Okay. So we play this. It's just the plains and the island swamp, huh? Nothing better? Okay, well, I think I play the forest. I don't see any reason not to. I don't think I attack with the 2/4 because it just gives them license to attack with both of these. Well, actually, that's fine with me. They take 2, I take 4, but I heal 2, so we're trading 2 life each, and meanwhile they're lower on life than I am. Plus, I don't really want to risk blocking with this, necessarily. Yeah, that's too bad. So I should have, like, I don't know, if I played things in another order, I would have gotten to scry and draw a card. I would be much happier than I am now. But as soon as I get, like, a mountain or Glittering Frost, I don't think I'm even running a mountain, right? It's just, like, the red-white duel. Then I can play Svea, and I'll also be happy. I think if they attack with the 2/1, I let it in, trying to save up these 2 to both block the 2/5. If they attack with the 2/5, I'm thrilled and I block with both. What the hell is this? Is it the thing that gives it +1/+1 and double strike? I mean, I guess if they have that, then whatever, just use it. Okay. Seems questionable. Hey! We did it! Hang on. I thought there was another one in there. I guess not. Alright, well, I'm definitely glad I attacked with my flyer once before they turned it into a bird. More foretells. More foretells. It's a blue-white deck, all right. Okay. I mean, do whatever you want to do. Oh yeah, I get to choose. So in my graveyard, what are we shuffling in? Skull Raid might be nice. Binding the Old Gods is great. Yeah, Skull Raid's good. And I think just, like, draw? Meanwhile, opponent... A 2-mana creature... Frostpire Arcanist is a little big. I don't really want to give them any of these back. Let's take Behold the Multiverse and the Arcanist, I guess. Don't really like that. Oh, are they? How is Sight coming? How does that work? It's just counter any spell, foretell 1 blue. Blue and 1. I don't know how you're supposed to say that. I expect they're going to do something mean to Svea soon. But if they don't, I'm thrilled. Oh, gross. We're in trouble. That ain't nothing, so give me a big spell, please. Something meaningful? Oof. I mean, I think it's supposed to be the Protector. Maybe? Because Depart the Realm bounces one of their angels, but still leaves me in a lot of trouble. If I exile this thing, then like I can get it back, but I guess that doesn't matter at all. Yeah, get out of this realm, dude. I assume I have some Snowland around to pay for that? Yeah, I do. Oh, I should have made it gain Menace first, I guess, but... I don't really care if they... No, I don't care if they... Yeah, I didn't want them to chump here, I guess, right? So that's why I should have given it Menace. Whoa! Okay, as long as they play another creature, they're fine, right? They're killing Svea? Oh, these have Vigilance. Oh, no. I thought they were leaving themselves open, but okay. They're not, I guess. So I'm dead in the air. Well, no, this blocks, I guess. So if I block here, they get it for 8. So I have to play 1 blocker. But I guess I should activate this ability. Hang on. Yeah, Forest and Swamp, I guess. Activate that ability. Go to combat and attack. Fine. So I should be able to get enough. Like, how many snow cards do I have? Oh, don't forget I could be paying for these weird things, but I have enough to get this up to 6. Done. That tap's fine. That tap's fine. Sure. Okay. GG. GG. Ugh. Technically not dead there. They're only getting in for 9, but it's obviously game over. You know, who knows? Would drawing a card that turn when I played my 5-drop in the wrong order, would I have been able to win there? If I had drawn the card with it? Probably not, but you never know. I'm not going to do the math on, like, what cards I would have got. Like, because I saw all but one of the cards that I would have drawn, right? It's the cards I got. I just would have gotten them earlier. And, like, I could, in principle, do the math on how the game could have gone differently. This is fine. It doesn't have any fixing. Actually, maybe it's not fine. Because I have no playable cards at all, except for the amulet, which I don't want to play. I think I have to throw this away. Because the deck really hinges on getting, like, one of those glittering frost cards, I think. Okay. Sure. Now, I don't have any green, so I think what I'll put back is the troll. You only really need one of those. And at least this way I know I have something I can play on 3. What the heck? It's giants. Scry 2. Draw a card, deal 2 damage. Get 2 mana. Okay. Now I have a reason, perhaps, to not play my tap land here. I can play, like, yeah. Because I don't need 4 mana for anything. So I can play the 2 non-tapped lands, and then on turn 4, play a tap land. So let's go with that, and just foretell this. Okay, they do have a giant reveal, no surprise there. Okay, so it's just a 5 mana 2/5 that they're going to play on turn 4. Ooh, it's Yorn. But I don't have any green, right? Yeah. Oh, I could play him as a staff. That's true. That seems horrible. Okay. No. I guess even if I had more mana, I wouldn't be able to cast Mammoth Growth because none of it's green. But I'm looking for like an untapped land of any color right now, right? Because I already actually have what I need to cast Furia. Oh yeah, I can't actually... It's cost green. Yeah, we knew that. Okay, so... Well, playing this as a staff might be good at some point, but we're just going to foretell the Skull Raid first. And I'm kind of taking a beating here. But a 2/4 flying lifelinker might be enough to... Oh, come on, really? Okay, well, get Skull Raided, I guess. I've got a zillion forest in the deck. Sort of. Mountain and a 4 mana removal spell. Slash reach, I guess? You can damage your own creature if it has a lot of toughness to get it to do more damage. But usually you would... I can't imagine that's a very common thing to do. Hilarious. Very funny. I mean, I can't do anything, right? I'm not playing Yorn as a staff. Am I? Maybe I have to just get the Grim Draugr online. Although it won't be here in time and I'll just die, right? Are you thinking of countering this? That would be the worst play imaginable. Since I can't do anything. They're like, why did he play this piece of garbage? I shouldn't have, right? I should have... I don't know. Oh, dear. Well, I mean, I guess it's just a 3/3 since I don't have any creatures. So there's that. I don't know. We could concede a while ago, but I just want to see if we eventually draw a forest. Even any untapped land would have been okay to get me this. There you go. Just showing them. Check it out. I have a card in my graveyard. In case this confuses them and they do something bad. Nope. Oh, okay, well, the only thing I can do this turn is actually play it now. And then die. So, I don't know. This is not really a surprise, right? 2 games in a row, we got color screwed. You know, I'm just surprised it didn't happen earlier. The fact that we got to, what is it, 4 wins already? Is like... I think that's perfectly fair. I think we're, you know, above average lucky with this deck, even though these last 2 games were sort of unlucky. I mean, I have only 2 mana, and it's all black, and I don't have any black spells. So probably this is not a keep. I still don't have any green, but at least if I do draw green, I have Glittering Frost. And I have some playable stuff in the meantime. Returning the Yeti? Just kind of foretell this stuff and I don't know. Very funny, it's Yorn again. I think there's something to be said for foretelling this, right? Because then I could afford to play it if necessary while still foretelling Skull Raid. Whereas if I foretell Skull Raid, then I can't do anything with this. So let's just foretell that. I don't think this is... Oh, never mind. The game's going great. I changed my mind. It's incredible. Give me that? Question mark? No, play Yorn. Because then I can put this on, like, my forest, and then, like, attack with him and untap everything, which would be gross. What's your deal? You're a 1/3 Death Touch. Oh my god, they have poison counters in this set? I thought poison counters were, like, last played 100 years ago. Wow, okay. What exactly do we do about that? I mean, we could just lose the Yorn, right? It's not that big a deal. No. Blue, black, blue. No, I can't do that. So blue, black, green, I guess, and put it here. And I mean, this thing is, it's only 2 mana, but I don't know. I think I'll just bounce it Oh, I can foretell this, even though... Okay. So sadly, I didn't quite get enough to play this, but I do have enough black and enough white, right? 1, 2 black and a white here. So I'll just Skull Raid them now. No sense foretelling it. I guess that's not true. I could have foretold it and then tried to play it next turn together with Furia, but I don't have the well, I would have if I'd attacked. I probably should let that damage in a bit. If they want to try attacking with the 1/3, they probably won't. Like, I can afford a couple of poison counters, right? His power is 3 or greater. Okay. Search your library for a land. Okay. I mean, kind of out of stuff. But Yorn is the blocker to beat all blockers, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I should have held this back to deal with the 3/2, but I don't really care if they attack me, and maybe I do, actually. Because then they get to draw lands. What? Oh yeah, of course. That's the boast. Sure. Alright, I guess just no attacks then is the way to go? Like, I was thinking it would be nice to trade life, but I don't want to have them drawing lands. Right? Yeah, okay. And none of these are like fancy pants lands. Wait, what? Isn't this a normal island? That it was basic, but now it's not basic, it's snow? I didn't realize that. These are basic snow lands. This is no longer a basic land? That's so weird. Okay, I don't know. Combat Trick me, I guess. Maybe it's Mammoth Growth. Maybe it's something else. I don't really know. Oh, what? They have that Jarl thing? Yeah. That's not too bad, I think. This thing's actually a pretty solid attacker. I have a lot of snow lands, right? I have access to enough snow to pay for this with all my mana, and I have 8 mana, so I can make this a 7/2 menace. I don't think I want to make it a 7/2. I was just like, I can. Really? Those are some weird blocks. Kill this first, I guess. We'll just pump once and go to damage, obviously. I assume they're going to have some trick now? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Right, an indestructible thing is really, really nice as a blocker. I don't have enough snow to pump it right now. But on future turns I will. I don't know, it might even be a good attacker. We'll see. Probably, they can probably race me. Ooh. Okay, come on in, I guess. Although, do you want to? I've never seen poison counters before. It's so exciting. So I have how much snow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could activate this twice. However, I was thinking it would be nice to do that pre-combat, right? And then like attack with both of these guys and like untap them. But it doesn't actually work. Because I can't buff this without tapping it. And I can't attack without tapping it. And if I attack first, then this won't have a chance to attack after I played the stuff. So I guess we just attack or not? No attacks? Probably no attacks, actually. Like, it would be nice to start getting some damage in. But I think I just... Yeah, I need to keep this stuff for blockers, sadly. And, like, 2 indestructible 4/3s are good blockers, for sure. That's not actually what these are, but they're a little bit like that. Good. Now maybe I can start attacking with one of them. Ooh, I love this. I love this. I mean, Mammoth Growth isn't that bad. But Maya is nuts. Maybe we don't attack right now? It's going to give him an opening to attack a bit, although not much. I think this is fine. By the way, there's basically no way to get rid of poison counters. I don't think they've ever printed a way to remove poison counters. I don't know. I guess there's stuff that's like, you know, for each counter on a target, remove 1 counter. I think that works okay for poison counters. You know, I could attack with everything here. Yorn trades okay, and I would kind of like to untap my snowlands here. I should have tapped this instead of something else, I guess. If I was going to do that. But the worrying thing is, like, what if they don't block? I mean, I guess I'm getting in for 12 in that case. Seems pretty cool. Maybe I just attack with 1. And so I have this back as a blocker if necessary. I think that's sort of responsible. Yeah, that block makes sense. That one surprises me a little. So, now I still have a blocker back for their 4/4. That went great. I'm thrilled with that block. Exile a creature. Okay, well, it's a good thing we started racing them already, huh? We're not racing so much as putting on pressure. Alright, let's make some more snow, I guess. Actually, I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Tap the plains. Although... This leaves me with the same amount of snow this turn, but a little bit more snow next turn. So I think, again, we attack with 1. And leave the other back as a blocker. How many creatures in their graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are on somewhat of a clock. So we should consider pushing in more damage. I mean, I don't know. If I just do this, they get in for 7. But I get in for 10? Yeah, I don't think they can actually do that. Great. Just got to put some pressure on. I don't know about most of those blocks they made. I mean, maybe they're just like, you know, they didn't want to lose a bunch of life. Sure, I guess. Those trolls, man. Way better. Like, when I drafted, I was like, yeah, they seem okay. And I took them... I know I skipped one that I had a chance to take. I was like, oh, let's prioritize something else. But they're kind of insane. Allegromobile? This is exclusively black mana. That's so hard to do. I don't think I can keep this. If I had a single forest, the hand would be totally fine, but I don't. Great? Question mark? Maybe send back the island? Just so I can try to keep Maya? And count on this stuff to give me enough mana? Sure. Oh, this is 1 mana of any color. It's not just green. So as long as I play another creature, which currently I can't, I'll be able to, like, play cards of other colors. I mean, I don't yet have enough white for this, even if I did have a 5th mana. But, the 3 seasons. What are the 3 seasons, anyway? I have no idea. Is that like spring, winter, and murder? Like, I don't know. I don't know which of those you would call seasons. I'm gonna actually run this out first because it puts stuff in my graveyard for the 3 seasons to make sure that I hit something. Okay, I'll take Binding the Old Gods, and I'll put Ice Tunnel in the graveyard. It's not perfect because it's a tapped Snowland, but it's something, and this is a really nice card to have. And what did I miss? A 1 mana artifact or something? Yeah, the Giant's Amulet. Okay, and I found a tap land to play this turn, which is fine. And it being black is useful. So what's in there now? Yorn and a land, I guess, right? Or maybe Glittering Frost and a land or Yorn or something? I guess it depends what we draw. That's an interesting looking land. Surtland Frostpire. I mean, I don't know. Feature wasn't that great. Do I have... I have a forest, right? I can actually play Svea. Deals 2 damage. Svea has 4 toughness. Okay, so... what colors do I need here? None, right? Not especially. So I think just taking the land, which I can play for free instead of the Glittering Frost, is the way to go. And do I want the Yorn, or... sorry, that's Glittering Frost. Or the Troll. I think the... I could... play the Yorn face down to bring these back, but they're not that amazing, right? I think they kind of are, actually. Right? I don't need to do it now, though. Wait, why can't I play this? Do I not have green? Oh, that's black. It's not red. Fuck, it looks red. Okay, just play out a 2-3 to contest the board. Alright, that's sort of bad. I should have taken... well, no, Yorn can pick that up, right? I can play him as a staff, and I can start picking up, like, Glittering Frost or whatever. What the hell? So even in the graveyard, it shoots me for 2 every turn. Ah, I want to target the non-snow things, I think. Because Yorn... I still think I want to play Yorn as a staff. At some point. They don't have any giants right now, so I could just kill this, which seems pretty reasonable. But if they start getting more giants, which in red-blue apparently they're trying to do, I'm pretty sad. I'll be taking a lot of damage. But I have some powerful stuff here. I'm not sure what exactly the plan is. Okay. So... I mean, the thing about the Yorn as a staff is it picks me up a land and also a 2-3 that gets bigger, right? Whereas this 3-3 is kind of whatever. I can't play this because I have 0 white. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't think I want to push for damage here. Yeah, I guess I just play Yorn, right? And make sure I leave open green, which that would not have done. Oh, hang on. It has to include black and blue. I have that. Oh, Glittering Frost. Of course, that's way more important. On a forest. Now I can get Svea online. it's... Yeah. They're doing a lot of damage to me. Uh-huh. Well, this turn plays itself. Oh, I thought there was a snow land in there. I guess not. Oh, right, I picked that up and I left the Glittering Frost, even though that was wrong. I guess I can play the Glittering Frost for free here. I tapped wrong then. Well, okay, I can put it on this. It's not the best. Well, okay, I can... I have 5 mana right now, right? And I need a 6th. So it has to be Glittering Frost on something I'm not tapping right now. Okay, this is just, I don't know. Yeah, mistakes were made. Oh, hang on. Tap this for whatever, green, 2 greens, and a blue? No. It's so, because I need to have red for Svea, so I can't tap that, right? Tap this for red. No. Okay, so I guess I can't... Okay, tap this for my red now. And then cast like this. It saved my red, thank goodness. I wasn't about to figure out how to argue with auto tap on that. Oh, now they've got a giant start hitting me. I mean, I'm probably dead here, but if I'm not dead now, I'm dead soon. Mm-hmm. Just attack with all. Oh, okay, or Demon Bolt. Good game. Alright, 4 wins straight into 3 losses. That seems pretty fair. So that was Kaldheim. Am I going to do any more of these? I don't know. Probably, but like not a million if I had to bet. We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Oh, 5. I got 5 wins. I forgot. Yeah, 4 wins, 2 losses, a win and a loss, I think. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.